Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome, and if you are not new and returning, welcome back. I appreciate each and every one of you who do return. Alright, Holy Spirit, please protect me, my viewers, and our families, and our assets from any dark energy, negative energy, anything evil, curses, hexes, voodoo, any negative comments, any evil eyes, return to sender 2 billion times fold in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. Alright, what do we have for my viewers today? What's going on with my viewers' energy? Tell me. Show me the cards my viewers need to see. Show me the cards my viewers need to see. Show me the cards. Oh, okay. A love call. Somebody here wants to express some love, it looks like. Give you a message of love, informing you their feelings. Okay, they want to open up to you at this time about their feelings. But, you know, they took too long. I feel like they took way too long to, you know, open up. They took too long to make up their mind. And the truth is that they were scared. They were scared to even feel anything. They weren't ready. And, you know, now that they want it because they're tired of, they got bored with their options here, you know. They wanted to keep their options open, which is fine. But they thought that you were going to wait for them to make a decision. And they took way too long here, and nobody has time for that. And the thing is like, you deserve, you know, to be loved. You deserve to have what you want here. And this person is just, they're not it, okay? They're not making you happy. They're trying to put you as an option and not a priority. They keep thinking about you all the time, but, you know, you let them go. You moved on already. You know, it's like you got tired of waiting. You gave them long enough chances, long enough time here to figure their shit out, and they just, you know, they were taking their sweet time. They wanted to keep exploring their options. They didn't want to give you a direct answer. They weren't valuing you the way they should have been, okay? And that's a real shame, because, you know, they're the ones who, you know, ended up with a loss here, not you. They didn't, you know, value you the way they should have valued you, okay? They didn't know who they had in their hands until they lost it, okay? Until they started playing games and, you know, running around with their options here, and expecting you to sit around and just wait on them. That doesn't work that way, obviously. So it looks like this person, you know, got some sort of reality check here, that you have moved on, that you know, you're not going to wait for any answers here. You know what you want. It's not your fault that they don't know what they want. And you just moved on with your life like you should. It's not your problem that they have this, you know, they can't get their head together here. And you have a very positive mindset. You know, I feel like, you know, you're satisfied with the choices that you made. And I feel like you're satisfied and you're happy with the choices that you made, okay? You're happy alone. You don't need anybody. You wanted this person in your life, but you don't need them. You don't need anybody. And you feel that way, okay? Because you have a very positive mindset. You're full of gratitude here. You know, your manifestations are coming in. If you're manifesting things here, they are coming in for you. It looks like you cleared your energy here, okay? So all your blockages are no longer intact, okay? You got your blessings. This person is now lacking confidence. You know, they're self-sabotaging. They could be like drinking too much, exercising too much, doing the most, trying to get your attention, okay? And your focus is no longer there. You're not attracted to this person anymore, or at least not their way, okay? You lost interest in them. You didn't feel valued, and this person just wasn't doing it for you. They weren't putting you as a priority, so you walked away, you know. So now they're all in, their pain and lies and loss, and they feel heartbroken. But this is the choices that they made. Okay, and they want to blame everybody else if they don't want to take responsibility for the actions that they took, the choices that they made. They were too much in their ego. They thought that, they're just so good that you'll never go anywhere, that you're going to just always wait and stay for them, They thought they had you like that, but you proved them wrong. They don't. You don't need them. So all they can do is sit around and watch you. They watch you, they stalk you, some of you. They follow you around. They want to know who you're with and who you're doing it with. They're so concerned about your life. They're so concerned about, why you're so happy with someone else. How could you move on from them? Like, they're in total shock here. Like, they think that, they have such a high ego, all right, that they think that everybody wants them and everybody needs them and nobody ever turns this person down. They have that kind of attitude. They think they think when they walk, they think everybody looks at them like they're Jesus walking on water. You know what I mean? It's like they think their shit don't stink. And they do. So it's just, please. Meanwhile, it's like they're chasing you now, where maybe at one point, maybe some of you did chase this person, or you were curious about this person, you were attracted to them, or maybe you were chasing them for an answer here. You wanted them to choose you, okay? And then something snapped, it feels like, in your head. And like, wait a minute, why am I going to wait for this douchebag? You know what I mean? I don't need to chase them. They need to be chasing me. Like, I'm it, not you. They have a lot of healing to do. They're confused. They don't know what they want. And they surely can't fulfill anything that you need. They can't fill your cup, okay? You don't need your cup filled anyway. You can do it yourself, and you did it yourself. And, this person could never, okay? They just could never make you happy. And they have just too many codependency. This person fears abandonment, okay? That's why they like to keep their options open. They don't really give straight answers to anyone. They don't want to be responsible for any loss or change. They don't like change. So once you're in their energy or they're in your energy, they always maintain control of their attitude, the way they behave, because they're afraid of abandonment. They're afraid of losing people that might help them in the long run. Okay, so they collect people. This is a collector. They collect a bunch of people, and when they need someone to fall back on for whatever reason it is, whether it be money, a place to stay, food to eat, bills to be paid, a card to be used, whatever, they have all these people their backup, to help them, because this person's a slacker. This person doesn't like responsibility. I also feel that this person relies this codependency on people to take care of them. They can't take care of themselves. This is like a person that might live in their parents' basement still. They don't want responsibilities for anything. So this person, they keep playing like out. It's like they have this outdated thinking going on in their mind. Like, oh no, she can't be happy with anybody but me. She won't get very far. Nobody gives it to her like I do. If you had sex with them, they're thinking that they're the best. But yet you're not paying any attention to them. In the beginning, this person thought in the beginning you ignoring them was actually just you having a hissy fit, It was like a tantrum. But you really weren't. It was just in their head that eventually you would come through when you needed sex or you needed some kind of emotional, validation or emotional support or whatever. They thought you were going to come back chasing them again in any kind of way. And that never happened. In fact, I feel like there's been a gap here since you've seen this person because you don't care about them and you sure as hell don't even think about them. Okay, but they're so bothered by this, so bothered that you've moved on. They're so bothered you're happy. They're so bothered that you can make it without them, that you don't need sex with them. You can get sex with anyone because I feel like the main thing here, I'm feeling very strongly like this strong heat of sexual desire. Okay, it's like this strong passion that they have for you. And they miss you. They miss you in that way. If this person was actually physical with you in any kind of way, they miss that and they keep like thinking about that. And they also think about their options and how they weren't satisfied with them. And I'm feeling that they had a stench to them, the options that they had. They weren't very clean. They didn't take this person serious. They also had their own options and they were all karmic, like low vibrational, very low vibrational people here. And they kind of just used each other and there was no strings attached. And that was fun in the beginning, but now this person realized, that they no longer have you to fall back on for anything. And the people that they had as options, they're so low vibrational, they can't fall back on them. They can't even be trusted. They themselves are codependent and go with people who can support them also. They might look good, but they don't have anything. They don't have any structure. Most of them don't have most of the options that they chose don't have any morals. Okay, they don't have any structure. They could have addiction. They're very codependent. They have a lot of lessons they need to learn. They make a lot of bad choices. It's just that's what they were gravitated to. But now they got tired because they're broke, because all their options made them broke. And their money could only stretch so far, and the good time was over. They wanted to put you in some competition here, and they feel that you have them in competition now. So at one point, it made this person feel like, an ego boost within themselves, putting you in a competition with other people, okay? Like they were so, they so wanted you to chase them, to be jealous of them, because that's what, raises their ego. It strokes their ego, I guess you could say. They're just very shallow-minded person here. Yeah, they need to go heal. They don't love themselves at all. That's why they're always seeking validation. This person, they have very low self-esteem, although they make it like they have this huge ego. It's just they use that ego to hide their feelings and their true self. It's like a mask that they wear, okay? Because they don't want nobody to see, their weaknesses, because they get they've been bullied in the past, maybe when they were younger, to show some kind of sensitivity here. Um, this person is like I don't know, it's like they might have some sexual addictions, okay, because I'm just seeing that, like, this person, it's like they're only happy in unconventional relationships. So, for instance, this person can't be happy with just one person, okay? This is a type of person that probably would be better off in like a polygamy type of relationship where they can have a bunch of husbands or a bunch of wives. But even if they had that, they would still be looking for the new. They're always looking for new. They get bored with people really fast. But the problem here is they treat people like they're, you know, collector items. You know what I mean? They stick them on a shelf like, you know, okay, well, I'll get back to you when I get back to you. Just sit there and collect dust, you know? Yeah, it's like a hobby of theirs almost to collect people. You know, and you're not going to sit on nobody's shelf, all right? um, so they've seen a huge transformation here with you, okay, with like a sudden change. And it was a big news for them, and they didn't believe it. For some of you, this person ended up going to jail, so they didn't see you for a while. Some of you, they're still in jail, but they're getting news from their friends who are watching you. It doesn't have to physically be them watching you, but someone, they could be paying someone or having someone that they know, friends, family, watch you to see what you do, what you're doing. And I'm seeing here that this person, for some of you, they're in jail. Or they had to move a distance. But it's something where it's a separation here and there's a reason for it. Okay, like they had to move out of the state, they had to move far, they had to relocate, or excuse me, this rain makes me sleepy. I'm so sorry, you guys. Plus, I have my head cold. Okay, my allergies. So they could be in jail or moved away because they had to. They lost their job. A lot of them lost their job, so they had to. And it's hard for them. I'm seeing here. I'm getting a vision that some of these people here, okay, one or more, they are what do you call that now? They have a criminal background, so they've been in jail before, or they've had problems before with either crime, stealing, something like that, okay? And they can't just get any job. So it's like they have to get a job. It has to be like from word of mouth, you know. It's harder for them to get a job because I see that they have a criminal record, some of them. So they had to, some of them had to move location, a distance to get another job. Some of them are in jail because of something that happened at a job. Maybe they stole or did something that was crooked here. I'm seeing something with hacking, with credit cards, and I'm also seeing theft, okay, like stealing things from a store or something that they worked at, okay? So it's different for everyone. I'm also seeing they lost their job because they were having a lot of, they have a sex addiction, some of them, so they were having sex at work or hooking up at work, okay, wherever they work. Maybe it looks like a warehouse for somebody. It could be a warehouse, and there's like places where they can hide and do their thing. And this person, you know, again, they don't mind unconventional relationships, so they will sleep around with even married people. They don't care. That's not their problem, they think. So they like to make problems. They really do, especially in marriages. Like, they don't care. They really honestly don't care. See that mask I just told you about? It just popped out. Yeah, they're hiding their feelings. They do have feelings for you, but it's a dark type of feeling. It's not a lovey-dovey type of feeling that they have for you. You know what I mean? It's like this person's very toxic because they have a lot of healing to do. And besides all that healing they have to do, they just seek comfort in darkness, okay? They do dark things. They're into dark things, okay? Whether they're into doing like voodoo or warlock shit, but in the dark way, you know what I mean? Yeah, I just get this creepy vibe. I got this chill like going down my spine. This person does some shit here like mirror magic. They do candle work. They do spell work. Some even have a freaking voodoo doll that they be poking at and shit. Be careful. Yeah, like, you don't want them to drop that freaking voodoo doll. Okay, so yeah, stuff like that, you just want to really protect yourself with, because some of them are really crazy like that, okay? Yeah. They do have bad intentions for some of you also. I'm also seeing here, like, if you are with someone, because you moved on, because it clearly said you moved on here. Whether it be you moved on to better things or you're just focusing on yourself, or you're dating or whatever you're doing, okay? If you are dating someone else, they want to destroy them. If you are married, they want to destroy your marriage. This person does not want you happy with anyone at all. They don't care if you're not happy with them. They just need you. They want you in a possessive type of way, like a possession, like you belong to them, like you're an asset. You know what I mean? So no, it's not like, oh, he loves me so much, he's so jealous. No, it's not cute. It's in a dark way where they just think they own you, like you're a possession of theirs. You know what I mean? They don't care if you don't like to be treated a certain way or not. It's not about feelings with them so much as it is for you. Their mind is like, okay, yes, I care for you to some extent because you benefit me in some way. It's about benefiting them, is what I'm getting, if that makes any sense. It's about what you can do for me with them, okay? What can you do for me? I'll keep you by what you can do for me, not the love and companionship and your loyalty. They don't give a shit about that. They demand you to be loyal to them where you're not going to go anywhere else. Yes, because they feel like you're their toy and no, they don't share. You know what I mean? But they wouldn't treat you in a good way. You know what I mean? They'll pretend in the beginning that they will, and they've changed and stuff, but they're not. Okay, and this person's always running from their feelings, so any kind of feelings they do get, they run from it. You know what I mean? They don't do well with emotions here, okay? They don't do with emotions, but like I said, it's for some of them. For others, this runner card is meaning that you're running from them. Like, you don't want them in your energy. You want to be, you're running far away from them. You don't want them anywhere near you. And I don't blame you, because I would too. Like, you're packing your shit and be like, bitch, bye. So, it's just like, I'm out of here. Like, oh my god, what was I thinking? Like, this girl here, she's like, oh my god, I gotta get out of here. Like, she didn't even have a backpack or nothing. She's just like, I'm just leaving everything behind. I gotta go. This is a, crazy ass person. I'm good. So, yeah, I just see this, I just feel that they run from feelings, okay? For some, they run from feelings, the ones who have, actual feelings, okay? Not all of them do. They're very dark. But mostly I'm feeling you are the one running away from them, okay? But, take it how it resonates. This is energy. So this is not a personal reading, it's a general reading. So, keep that in mind. And, it's just, you're running away from this, because you're making healthier choices. You understand now this is toxic. This is not what you want in your life, okay? You don't need it. You're happier with yourself. You healed yourself. Your life is better without them. This could be it says twin flames here. So for a lot of you, not all of you, it is a karmic type of twin flame. You're learning things with here, or they're learning from you, vice versa. Whatever it is, you're off balance because this person just doesn't want to heal with you. They think they're right and you're wrong. I feel like they like to freaking argue too much. Like they're really hard-headed. They're hard-headed and they're hot-headed. So once you're with them, like in the beginning, they're not going to argue with you much. They're going to be sweet and everything until they get you. Once they're comfortable with you, like they have you and they know you're not going anywhere. This is a type of person that's very, they have like narcissistic ways, characteristics about them. They're very controlling, domineering, also very abusive. Okay, I see them putting their hands on someone, throwing shit at them and everything. Ooh, no. And they're not good with children either, so you don't want to be with this person, especially if you have children. This is a child abuser too. They could be. They're really nasty. It's a real nasty energy here. So somebody here is just not good. And you both don't balance each other well either. Because they're very low vibrational and you're vibing really high. You're not matching in your vibrations here, okay? And so you cut this person completely out of your life. You separated yourself because you want to stop this pattern. Maybe some of you just realize that you're always going through the same type of pattern with your love life. Maybe you're always attracting some kind of douchebag person, that doesn't respect you, doesn't love you, and you're just figuring it out that the choices that you're making, they weren't healthy, okay? Sometimes, we have to be alone to figure things out, you know what I mean? So this separation opened your mind and your eyes to a lot of different things. And it helped you a lot, and it made you grow. Regardless if you see it or feel it or not, you did. You went through a really big growth here. You've done a lot of work here with yourself, okay? And you changed your perspective, and you changed how you feel about yourself. You think about yourself, okay? You're loving yourself, you know what I mean? Like you should have been doing. But we don't always know that because sometimes we just live a toxic life, right? And we get used to that toxic life. It becomes like our normal. And what is normal? You kind of question yourself, what is normal? Until you realize every type of person you deal with treats you a certain way, hurts you a certain way. You see these patterns start developing, right? So you end up cutting people off. You end up, realizing these patterns finally. But that's everybody. We all end up in, a lot of us, not all, but a lot of people end up in this kind of situation, a karmic situation where, like, oh my God, this is why I'm not happy because I'm not loving myself. I'm putting them on a pedestal and they're treating me so bad. So once you cut this person out of your life, you took a step back and realized the toxicity that you were dealing with, and it's just not worth it. You put yourself first, like you should have always been doing, but we have to learn that, right? Nobody's perfect. So you want to stop this pattern here I feel like you gave this person the silent treatment. You just had enough. You just had enough with this energy. You don't want it anymore. You're moving forward. You want new. You want somebody who values you, who shares, values with you. Someone you can share, your life with, conversation, someone you can trust, your secrets with, everything. You want that type of person in your life that's at the same level as you are. And, and that's a wonderful thing. It means you're healing. It means you're putting yourself as a priority. And that's a really big growth for you. Sorry. My nose is so stuffy. Okay. And this person would never give you the stability and security that you want. You want to be able to be stable with yourself. You want someone who keeps you stable with yourself, because you don't want to deal with people who throw you off balance all the time. And this person does that because they're not healed, They don't want to grow with you. They don't want to be stable. They just still want to be immature and irresponsible, and that's just not what you want. So that already is not attractive to you anymore. But regardless, they're going to still be chasing you and watching you, but they're just hurting themselves by doing that because, they don't want to do the work, but they just want to sit there and be jealous and try to ruin what you have. But Spirit's not going to allow that to happen. I feel that you're very well protected here, and Spirit's not going to allow them to cause any bullshit in your life. As long as you keep focusing on yourself here, this person has no chance. It's a no-no. Okay. Like you change your mind, you change your mindset, okay? Like I said, you've grown and you're ready for your next phase. You're going to a next phase, and it's not with this person. You're done. So no matter what they do, they just can't really do anything because they're not leveling up to you, and you're not interested in their crap. So they're just going to be chasing you and following you around and just feeling like a piece of crap for a while. And that's all they can possibly do right now. But instead of learning, okay, well, this person here, they've grown a lot, they healed, they don't need me, maybe I should go focus on myself and figure my shit out. No, they're just focusing on you. Like, it doesn't get any more low vibrational than that, And everything triggers them, everything. Everything you do triggers them. You can just be walking down the street, that's a trigger already. Because your vibration is so high and you're glowing. And you just have this healing energy within you, this peace that you have, right? And it just triggers the shit out of this person. Like, they can't even deal with you. But they can't stop watching you either because you look so beautiful in this energy, this new energy that's so foreign to them. They're so attracted to it, so they can't stop watching you. But they're very triggered by you at the same time. Oh my gosh. So I don't know. Like, I don't see this person not stopping this stalking shit. Whether it's them or they have people doing it for them. I just feel like you're going to be watched for a while. I don't feel this going away. Oh, until the soul connection comes through, maybe. For some of you, we've been manifesting your soulmate, and that is coming in for you. Your life partner is coming in. And this is the people that want this, that are manifesting this soul connection I'm feeling. The divine has heard your prayers here. And they are going to send you your soulmate here. Okay? I feel like your soulmate is coming in. And that is what's going to kill this person even more. And that might, they're going to feel like they have to compete, and they want to compete, but then they're not going to win, obviously, because the divine's not going to allow that to happen anyway. And you're not interested. So they're going to be competing with themselves, basically. And look like a damn fool. And they're going to be very triggered by this, and they're just going to act like a sore loser. Like they're just going to have to walk away and watch you be happy and think about what they lost here, because it was a whole lot that they lost losing you, because now they see somebody who does have unconditional love with their soulmate as someone new coming in. It doesn't have to be new. It could be someone you've known in a past lifetime. For some of you, it is new, but for others of you, this soulmate was with you in another past life, and you're calling them in, and they're gonna, fulfill things here for you. They're gonna give you unconditional love. They're gonna make you feel wholeness, but you already feel wholeness within yourself. But they're coming in to make sure you stay that way. You know what I mean? They're gonna see that self-love that you have for yourself, because them themselves did a lot of work too to get there. So they're gonna understand where you're coming from. They're gonna understand you very well. And this other person here is going to still stay codependent, be obsessed with you, and have to restrain being around you, because they're going to feel angry all the time. They're going to want to react. They're going to keep trying to get your attention, only for this possession. They want to possess you. They want to control you and treat you as a possession, is what I'm trying to say. They have a lot of emotional blocks here, and they're just a hot freaking mess. And yeah, it's just not going to work out for them. But you're going to be happy. You're going to find your soulmate. The both of you are going to have like this really, really beautiful, unconditional love that's very powerful, very whole, and you're going to feel very complete with this person that's coming in. But again, this is someone here who is manifesting this unconditional love, okay? If you are not manifesting this in, you still could be, walking into a soulmate, not expecting it. But I do feel most likely it's going to be people who are manifesting this love to come in, who really want it, you know what I mean? So that's what I have for you all today. So I hope this reading helped you guys out in some kind of way. If you liked it, please hit the like and subscribe button. It's absolutely free. You don't have to pay a damn thing. But it helps me a lot, okay? And I appreciate each and every one of you who do help me out. You're all such a blessing to me. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. I love you all so, so, so much. I hope you all keep dry. I know it's pouring here, but I don't know if it's pouring where you're at. And leave a comment below. If any of these what I said today resonated with you, I'd like to know in the comments. And so I will talk to you all tomorrow. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Make sure you're safe. Lock up your doors. Check your elders, okay? Make sure they're safe. And your children. And, have a wonderful evening. I love you all. And have a blessed night. Bye.